Okay, so I left off with let's continue doing the piping for the cold water, and there's so many ways. What I need to do is I need cold water to the fixtures. This is first level, and there is a second level water. So I need to supply water to the first level, basement first and second level, okay? So to do that, there are so many ways to do that. I could pipe it up this way, and I could also come here, create another similar, come here, and go here, and go here, and go up and down at this location from here. What I could do, again, is go here, draw this pipe, go into the back of the wall, go up and down here. There are so many ways to do this, but let's just focus on this one. Let's focus on one way of doing it, okay? What I'm gonna do is I am going to come from here, from this location, okay, and that's in the ceiling space at 1.5 inches, and come over and continue and feed up and down in this location and in this location. So the first thing I need to do is let's just do that first. Let's just assume that we have all the information, okay? So what we need to do is look at a section view, okay? And that section is going to be used by this handle, or the section view, okay? And I want to rotate this guy. Let's go a little closer and rotate by center of rotation. And I'm going to about right here. And go 90. And let's look at this going up. Let's just get a little bit of this guy and get a reference. Highlight the section view, right click. Let's go to that view. Okay, and I think it's probably, see, I don't, that's why I like to always get a reference, because I don't like to guess at where I am. So I am here. So I want to go up, create similar here, and go up here. And I can also create similar, okay, here, and go down. Okay, so we go down from above, and we connect the fixtures from below to the fixtures above, and reverse the order, because we don't want to use all the pipe to go above and then have to come back down. So we have that, and we continue. Let's go back to the first level. So this pipe is going up, this pipe is going down, okay? So we're in the ceiling space at 10'6", and I want to go down here in order to get these fixtures, and I'm going up here in order to get, see, that's my pipe coming up in order to supply these fixtures with cold water. So let's go back and continue. I'm going to kind of stretch this out and go over, okay, so we can see our up and down. Let's go to that section again. Before we do that, let's get a reference, because we don't like to guess. The reason I always like to highlight this is because when you get into a section, you could have so many things going on at the same time. For example, this is a HVAC system, and it could be any number of things going on in this space. So it's always good to kind of highlight and then go to your section, so you're not guessing, oh, where am I? Okay, so you come here, here, and here. I'm gonna go up just a bit and use my select my elbow to create a T, which Revit allows me to do. And I'm going to, when the node turns green, I'm going to draw a pipe off that node and go down and select my fixtures on the first level. So we have an up and down situation here. So when we go down, we can supply these fixtures, and when we go up, we should be able to see over here the supply coming up to feed these fixtures. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's do this. I'm going to have to turn my section view 90 degrees. So I want to create my center point, which is here, and kind of go here, and let's go 90, and we can go either up or down. I'm going to go up first, so that when I do look at my second level, I can see my what would appear to be a vertical. It's going to be vertical, going from top to bottom. Okay, I'm just saying vertical. I'm looking at a plan, but I'm saying vertical. If you go from bottom to top, that's vertical, right? You go from left to right, it's horizontal. But it's all relative anyway. So looking at my section view, what I want to see is what's vertical, and in this plane it's going to be horizontal, right? Oh, what's Revit doing? What did I do? Let's go back, undo this. Let's go here and cold water. I'm still at cold water, okay. That's my cold water here. So I'm gonna go up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go up this. That looks like a space. That looks like inside the wall. But I guess I'm sure I'm okay. Okay, so I'll go here, and what's going on? Oh, okay, I see. That's what it's looking at, this wall. So if I, but I'm gonna need that. Okay, so that's my vertical I was talking about. Okay, to supply these plumbing fixtures. Now let's go back to the section and do the same for below. And let's go back and kind of move this. Let's move my section view to about right here, because I want to include the pipe going down. You see the difference? Okay, this pipe is going up and this pipe is going down. Okay, just by looking at it. But I want to include my pipe going down to these fixtures, but I want to include in my section these fixtures, okay, so I can have a reference. Okay, so now I got this. I can see where I am. Go to my section. That's pipe is going down, okay, which is this pipe at the end, and I can create this pipe. Okay, let's go down just a little bit more, maybe about right there. Okay, that's good. So we'll go here, then we'll go to the first level. We can see our vertical pipe. which is vertical relative to this plane. It's not vertical, meaning it's going up and down. It's going vertical. I don't know how else to say that. But this pipe is feeding these 8 fixtures. And this pipe is feeding these 8 fixtures. Now let's go back to the first level, and do the same for these lavatories. You can go here and kind of get this. So what we want to do is create a pipe that's going to go vertical, up and down. Okay. So to do that, I have to see both the riser and my fixtures. Okay, let's go back, second level, and it is here. Okay. So I had to include the riser and my fixtures. Okay, because if I do not include my fixtures like this, then, and looking at my pipe, you see, I have no idea what's going on. Okay, I can guess and say, okay, let me go over to about right here, and on the first level, or is it second level? Second level, it's there. I mean, if you know what's going on, then you don't have to include the fixtures. But it's always a good idea to kind of just add them to your section view. Okay. So you have that, which is those fixtures on the second level, and on the first level, you can come over and supply first level piping, cold water piping. You're going to do the same for the lavatories for hot water. Same for on the left side, you're going to use the hot water, which is up here. Annotate and tag by category, no leader, which is this. Oh, I have it labeled here. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so we have that. So what's gonna happen? Let's see. What I was gonna do was leave this piping as it is as a demonstration, but I think that might be cheating because there's a lot more to this than just piping is one thing, and then what I'm thinking of now is the sizing of this pipe. Okay. What you're going to need to do is have a way of counting your fixtures, okay, to get this size pipe, because this is the resource, or this is where things are coming from, right? This is where it all happens. So this pipe has to be actually it's this pipe has to be sized right. Okay, so I'm just using this one size. What's that, 1.5? Yeah. So I'm using the 1.5 just as a demonstration of Revit, using Revit. The other part is designing using Revit, okay, or designing how the system will work using Revit, okay. So let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. So what I'm going to do, or what you should have at your disposal somewhere, because it's going to be a constant throughout your career, is that you're going to need some way of counting out GPM and fixture units, okay, based on the type of fixture that you're using, okay? So what I have for this pipe, let's size this one pipe, okay? And then we can, you know, diminish as we continue to go around and size our piping. As we get less and less fixtures, we can end up with a size that's good for the last three lavatories, like these three. So I want this size, right? So you have three lavatories, right? You have three lavatories, and then you go from there. But let's go through that exercise. I'm going to go to the first level, and you need to make a note of how many fixtures you have. In this case, I have 7 lavatories on the second level. On the first level, I have 6. Okay, so I have 13 lavatories. So in my spreadsheet, I have 13 lavatories. Okay, and let's go next. First level, what have I got? Urinals, 1, 2 on the first level, and I have 1, 2 on the second level. So I have 4 urinals. They're wall hung at 4. Okay. Okay, I have 4, and this is public flush valves. So you can set up your own way of, I don't know, I guess you could call it a cheat sheet or whatever that is. You know, however you're going to add these up. If you can do it in your head, no, I shouldn't tease like that. Nobody will be able to do that in their head unless they've done it so many times, which is very doubtful. But anyway, let's get back. Okay, so I have 13, 4, and I have 1, 2, 4, 6, 12. Because the second level is the same as the first level, I have 2, 4, 6, 12. I have 12 water closets. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so I have 12 lavatories. Where are we? 12. So I have 12 lavatories. Is that everybody? Lavatories. That's 3 types of fixtures. So 3, 1, 2, 4. Okay. So what that comes out to be after doing this calculation is I have 83 GPM, 160 fixture units, and 83 GPM. Okay. So let's verify that. Let's verify. Okay. So what was it? 80. I have 160 fixture units, and that comes out to be 83 GPM. So let's verify that. We're here. 83 GPM, 160. So I have a code here. Let's go here. Was it 160? 160 GPM, because this top curve is for flush valves, and the bottom curve is for, these are Hunter curves for flush tanks. Okay, so 160 fixture units is about 183, about 183. Okay, so this spreadsheet seems to be working. So let's see, where am I? Here. No. Let's go back. Where am I? I'm here. Okay, so I have 83 GPM for 160 fixture units. And I'm going to use this chart, and my criteria is going to be 7 feet per second. I mean, I don't want to go for cold waters between 6 and 8 feet per second. Okay. So for 83 GPM, which is my flow, this is GPM on the right. So for 83, let's say it's 80, and we go in here, I would say it's about 2.5. This is the size of the pipe, right? This row is for size of pipe. And these verticals is for velocity. As you can see, this is diameter, right? The diameter goes from left to right, and your velocity goes from top to bottom, or bottom to top. So for 80 GPM, I would say this is a 2-inch, this is 2.5, that's 3, 3.5, 4, so on. So it's 2.5, I would go 2.5. Where here, okay. So first level, so this pipe would be, I'm gonna cut it here because this work, is there a fitting 2.5 and 1.5? So let's make that a 2 and 1/2, okay. So that's the 2.5 inch. Let's annotate that, tag, leader, free in, okay. We can go here, okay, here, and about right there. Okay, so that's 2.5. And from here, this pipe is going to change based on the number of fixtures, and we go from there, okay. So I'm going to stop it here, and we'll talk to you guys later.